Good morning. It's Vijay here with a fresh edition of pre market commentary. Today is Thursday, 12th September 2024. Welcome to this special session. The reason being special because there is something very interesting which has happened yesterday, locally and globally. There was a lot of hope in the morning yesterday, and then it was crashed by the end of the day. And then you had the huge volatility in the US markets. So, and then there was a talk about, whether we should be investing in the PSU bank stocks. So, before we come to the main topic, let us look at what happened yesterday. So, I'm trying to do some new thing today. Let's see whether it works. I think it should. Yeah, here we are. Okay, anyway. Okay, just let's look at what happened to Nifty yesterday. It was a 5 minute chart, and this is a 5 minute chart. So in the morning, if you look at it, it was going up steadily, and then all of a sudden it came down significantly. And then in the last 15 minutes, huge buying has taken place in Nifty. Same thing in Bank Nifty. If you observe, this was the fall here, and then the immediate rise, nearly about 100 and odd 150 points. It rose in the 15 minutes. Now they say amateurs open the market and professionals close it. The professional seems to have bought at the end, though the market had collapsed. Now, the thing about the reason why people are talking is something about the PSU bank stocks, which were beaten badly for a long time, and where are we on that? Yeah, just a minute. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the technical picture of PSU bank stocks. So this is the June 3rd low, June 4th low, and now we are attacking the June 4th low. So let's discuss this a little later, but let me try to again open something through the word file and give a quick commentary, and then we'll come to this chart. So here we are. Okay, and then we take this. This is the window. Yeah. So, so these markets today is actually markets yesterday. So the energy constituents closed lower, led by Reliance, of course. Autos closed lower. Everything closed lower. Metals, Vedanta, National Aluminium, they were leading losses. Then the Nifty Bank, which appeared to be stronger, came down, led by PSU banks like Punjab National Bank. Bandhan Bank also dragged because Bandhan Bank went into ban. And the realty also closed in red, so nothing new there. Uh, so Tata Motors, ONGC, Nifty, mid cap, small cap, the whole jing bag. The only thing which went up was Nifty FMCG, which hit a record high. So the last point is what we will discuss, which is that Nifty PSU Bank declines for the fourth session. So top sectoral losers were dragged by Union Bank and Bank of Maharashtra. Now, just let's look at what happened to global equities yesterday. Dow Jones, after a very volatile session, which I will show it to you in the next chart, it closed in the positive. Nasdaq really took off at the mid session, and S&P was up by about 1.07%. S&P also did very well. Commodities, everything was flat. Brent crude at around 70.6. WTI, which Brent is what affects us. WTI is the US and other places. So that was flat there. Gold, silver, copper, all flat. Zinc and aluminum also flat. So yesterday was the key day to decide whether Fed is going to reduce by 50 basis points, or by 25 basis points in the meeting on September 18th. So the inflation numbers were very good, actually, CPI numbers. But initially, the market didn't know what to do with it, and it sold off heavily and then bounced back significantly. In fact, inflation is steadily coming down. What did the institutions do? FI has bought, DI has bought. This is the second day when both of them are buying. I will look at it, but generally, the technical analysts and the strategists and the fin influencers are all creating panic. Today, our CPI comes in, and I believe that our CPI will be very benign, and that will make the RBI, that will give RBI elbow room to reduce rates. Anyway, they are supposed to, they will reduce rates, because once global, central bankers reduce rates, RBI also will follow suit. Today is also the Eurozone ECB rate decision. I'm expecting that ECB will reduce interest rates today. This will be the second time in this year. So that will add fuel to the fire, and it will give bulls much more legroom. Japan is coming, Japan's PPI is there. Then some corporate action about AGMs that may not be very relevant. Then securities in ban for trade, that is for relevant for people who trade in the F&O. Aarti Industries, Bandhan Bank, RBL Bank are some of the important ones. We hold Bandhan Bank in F&O, but we are doing nothing about it. Yesterday was the closing of Bajaj Housing Finance, which was 6,500 crore issue. It got oversubscribed 63 times, which means about 300,000 crores was blocked by the markets because they all put it in this subscription, which means for 2 days they will not be able to use the money, which means the market can be dull for 2 days. From Monday onwards, the new thing will start. So this is probably an opportunity for people who have to just get in and but which I think are at reasonably lower levels. I'm not advising anything. I'm just telling you what I see. Now let's look at PSU Bank, where the problem is. Incidentally, today, Nikkei, before that, Nikkei has gone up by about 1,000 points. Yesterday, it had fallen down significantly lower, about 1,000 points, and then bounced back. And today, we are at 1,000 points. So now let's concentrate on PSU, and finally, we'll talk of Nifty. So if you look at PSU Bank, if daily chart this is, you'll see that, for 4 days it is falling, which I mentioned. And then if you take the moving averages, which is what I think people are looking at, moving averages. And if you look at the moving averages, obviously it is below the 20 and 50. These are the two moving averages. Let us now look at the 200-day moving average. If you take the 200 and remove this 20 and 50, you will see something very interesting. This is what I want to talk about. See, now it is trading below the 200 DMA or EMA, exponential moving average. So people are panicking, and everybody is talking about, now this is the first index which has moved below 200 EMA. So the market is dead. Therefore, it will pull the private sector banks also. So now let us go back and how to actually look at it. Most people are, single-minded in their approach, even the technical analysts. But a good technical analyst, I repeat, a good technical analyst will look at various things before coming to a conclusion. Just look at RSI. RSI is now trading at 27 and odd, which is below 30. Now the same technical analyst will tell you that below 30 is oversold, so you should not be selling there. But people have caught on to the EMA, and so they are now saying sell PSU banks. Now they are saying sell PSU banks. The CNX PSU Bank is the index which I'm talking about. It's down by about 116, which is about close to 2%. Now let us see what happened last time when it fell below the 200 EMA. So notice this. Now 200 EMA, it broke here. That time the index was about 2,600 or something, and then it came down to 2,400. But 3 days later, that is around, it was around 2,500 actually, 2,496 when the signal was given. But you see the RSI at that point of time, it was about 20 and odd. Let's say if you had here, right? And if you have bought here as an investor, even as a trader, you would have made some money here. But even as an investor, see where we are at 2,500. If you have bought, today we are talking of 6,500, 6,500 from here to here. So if you're an investor, you should be salivating at the numbers which has come. And believe that was March 2023 when there was gloom and doom. And now again, there is gloom and doom in many sectors and stocks. And the results which will come next month will be very good for PSUs. And when RBI reduces interest rates in October, it will open up the PSU bank, the kitty, and I think they'll do better. So the next few months will be focused on Bank Nifty, according to me, and they should do very well. And PSU banks, I think, are ripe for buying. I am buying PSU Bank ETF today, this morning, it is trading at around 72 or something. So I believe that that will give me, the PSU Bank Bs, if you look at it, it is now trading at around 72.80. It was 90. It was 90 on June 3rd. So it's already 20% lower. And I won't be surprised if it is going to go and hit these 90s in the next 3 to 4 months. That means that's another 25% from here. So for me, the stock of the day is PSU Bank index. Now, that is through the ETF, the PSU Bank Bs, like Nifty Bs, Gold Bs, Silver Bs, Bank Bs. You have PSU Bank Bs with Lucky, that we can buy into that. Now, let's take what may happen to Nifty. If you take Nifty, let's remove this for time being so that you get a bigger picture. Yeah. So somebody is asking me yesterday, what should be the range for Nifty? What should we consider? In my opinion, this is the range. This is 24,918, 25,138. These are the Lakshman Rekhas. Above 25,138, it will flare up. Below 24,918, I think one has to be very careful if you're a trader. And maybe one should cut losses if it for trades. If you're an intraday trader, if it trades for 1 hour. Now, in case of Bank Nifty, which everybody is saying it's weak, for 51,450 is the, let's say, Lakshman Rekha. So if it goes up, then it will flare up like anything, in my opinion. And 51,000 is the bottom side. So you have about 450 points on which you can trade. Keep your trade ready. But we are the guys who buy on all declines. So we will jump in today after the first 15 minutes, keeping first 15 minutes high-low as the Lakshman Rekha for an intraday trader. One could trade. I am not advising, but that is how I do my trades. So for me, 15 minutes intraday, high-low, and I take positions based on that. And the Bank Nifty is looking very interesting, though it may be on the face of it, nothing seems to be working for the people who are buying banks. But if you're bought at the higher levels, then it will trouble you. But in my opinion, sooner or later, you'll see new highs coming in Bank Nifty. So it is as far as the Bank Nifty is concerned, I'm going with a positive frame of mind because generally the whole market is very bearish. So whatever you do, I hope it is successful. Thank you very much for joining me. Good day.